Hey guys, it's December 23rd. We got the 12 solutions to the NBA's three-point problem. We got the players of the week. We got who won the G League Winter Showcase Cup. That and so much more. Stay tuned. Okay, the player of the week in the West, it was Victor, 36 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 7 blocks. He had one game with 10. The Spurs were 2-0. He deserves it. And the player of the week in the East, Cade Cunningham, 27 points, 5.3 rebounds, 12.7 assists. They were 2-1. Hey, kudos to the Atlanta Hawks' own Onyeka Okongwu. I hope I pronounced that right. He won the NBA Cares Award. Good going. We need more good people in this world. Hey, here's the top 10 list of the most viewed players. Take a look at the most recent list. Ja Morant is ahead of Steph Curry. Wow, that surprises me. And he's ahead of the Joker. He's ahead of the Greek Freak. Wow. He's even ahead of Anthony Davis. Wow. And the G League has its own version of the NBA Cup. It's the Winter Showcase Cup, and the Knicks won it for the second year in a row. The MVP of the G League's Winter Showcase Cup is Tyler Kolek of the Knicks. This kid should be in the rotation. Hey, Siakam is one of 7 Pacers in double figures. They win 122-95 over the Kings. I think the Kings are going to have a fire sale at the trade deadline. Boy, this guy scares me. That's Dylan Brooks. He led the Rockets to a win 114-110 over the Raptors. The Joker records his league-leading 11th triple-double of the year as the Nuggets win in overtime 132-129 to the Pels. The Nuggets are not playing well. Okay, the NBA has taken a lot of criticism lately because the game supposedly is going downhill. People just shoot up threes. That's the whole game. Well, here's 12 potential solutions from fixing that problem for the NBA. Let me know what you think of these. Okay, number 12 is the obvious solution. Just get rid of the three-point line altogether. Remember, years ago, there was no three-point line. Number 11. Make dunks worth 3 points. Oh yeah, incentivize people to go to the hoop. Yes, interesting thought. This one's been talked about a lot. Move the three-point line back. Yeah, it's too easy now. It's too easy. You got to make that hard. Number 9, cap the number of allowable three-pointers. The idea is after you would make a certain number of them, the three-point line disappears. All shots are worth 2 points. Interesting. Number 8, add a 4-point line. Duh. Number 7, now we're talking, baby. Allow hand checking behind the arc. Yeah, I think hand checking should be allowed everywhere. Maybe even make it 2-hand checking behind the arc. Eliminate corner threes entirely. Yeah, they're too easy a shot. This goes hand in hand with moving the three-point line back because people say if you moved it back, you should move it back so there's no three-point corner threes anymore. Okay, this is a really stupid idea. Number 5, allow teams to draw their own three-point lines. Okay, they're running out of ideas, I guess. Number 4, shrink the lane. Interesting idea. So the lane was actually widened when George Mikan, the first big man who dominated the game, and then later Wilt Chamberlain, again, it was widened the lane. And the idea was to make it harder for them to get position and score easy inside. Well, the idea now is shrink the lane, make it easier for the big men to score inside, and there'd be more of an emphasis on inside scoring rather than three-point shots. Number 3, widen the court, make the three-point line uniform. This means, the three-point shot in the corner is so easy. Well, if you widen the court, that three-point shot in the corner would be harder. That's the thought here. Okay, now they're getting back to another stupid idea. Introduce a technical foul for a 3 in the corner. Come on, I don't even think you can enforce that. And the number 1 idea, change the scoring system. So the idea is if 3-pointers were worth 4 points and 2-pointers were worth 3 points, the difference between the shots behind the arc and the shots inside the arc would fall to only 33%. So, interesting idea, but I think they had a lot of interesting ideas on this list. A couple of clunkers, but a lot of good ones. What do you guys think? Okay, here's a ranking of the easiest and toughest schedules. Let's start right now with the games played from the beginning of the season to date. So if you look at this list, Washington has had the toughest schedule right now. And the team with the easiest schedule has been Indiana. But look at this. The Boston Celtics, the champions. You want to give them the hardest schedule to repeat? That's usually the theory. They had the 22nd easiest schedule so far in the league. I've been talking about this, where it seems like they always play like a crappy team every game. Interesting. That's so far to date in the season from a schedule perspective. So now let's look at the remaining schedule, okay? Memphis, they've got the toughest remaining schedule left. They got 53 games against a lot of tough teams. I think the good news for Memphis, though, is I think that's going to get them ready for the playoffs. They're going to really play tough teams. Okay, now let's look at the Celtics. In terms of hard schedules, they're ranked 27th. They've got the fourth easiest schedule remaining. I don't understand that. How you give the championship team an easy schedule at the beginning of the year, an easy schedule for the rest of the year. I don't know. Is the fix in, NBA? Hey guys, here's the schedule for tonight. A lot of games on tap. And a lot of great games coming up on Christmas Day. The Knicks and the Spurs, Dallas and the T-Wolves. The Celtics play on the Sixers. The Lakers and the Warriors battle for the West. And the Suns and the Nuggets. Great games. Starts at 12 o'clock. This thing is going to be over really late at night. You can spend your whole day in front of the TV. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, guys, that's the update for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I suggest you get some eggnog, start early, get the Christmas holiday cookies out, start eating them early, maybe get some potato latkes out for Hanukkah. Have those early too. That could be a great feast for tonight's games. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks so much for the shares and everything you do. You always touch my heart, especially I'm sentimental around the holiday season. Love you guys. You're the best.